It's 1 a.m. Jesus is still in the garden with his disciples. 30 pieces of silver. That's an interesting amount. And the reason I share that is because if you go back to the book of Exodus, Old Testament, chapter 21, what you'll find is that was the amount that was designated as the cost of a slave. 30 pieces of silver. The reason I mention that is because that is the exact amount that the religious leaders paid to Judas so that he would betray Jesus. Judas, the money guy of the disciples, the treasurer, if you will, the one who understood value, he betrays the Son of God, the Messiah. He betrays him for 30 pieces of silver. But he does it. And he leads the religious leaders and the soldiers to the garden where he knows Jesus will be. And he betrays him with a kiss, a sign of friendship, a sign of affection. He has told them that the one that I kiss will be the one that is the one you're looking for. So he goes, and on his cheek, he places a kiss. And he betrays Jesus. Jesus is there, and he knows what's coming, and he knows what's happening, and he asks the question. He says, "Who is it that you seek?" They say, "Jesus of Nazareth." He responds with 3 words, "I am he." That "I am" is a very interesting statement because it literally goes back to the name that God claims for himself. I am that I am. And so when he says, "I am he," there's power in those words. Literally, the people that are standing there fall back. It's like they can't understand and can't quite grasp exactly what he is saying. They begin to arrest Jesus. Simon Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, gets frustrated by that. He's a go-getter. I'm going to act, I'm going to react. And so he pulls out a sword and he cuts off the ear of Malchus, the servant of the high priest. Jesus asks for his hands to be unbound. He reaches down and picks up the severed ear of this servant of the high priest, and he places it back on his head. I don't know about you, but I don't know that I would want to have been the person who bound Jesus' hands after that. I mean, if you have that power, I don't think that my ropes are going to hold your hands together. But yet they do, and they lead him away. Jesus is betrayed. Jesus is arrested. Jesus will be falsely accused and falsely tried. And Jesus will give his life for our sins. The beginning of the trials has begun, and Jesus is being led away as a prisoner.